This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Come on now. When have you ever known LeBron James to play credible defense over the likes of an MJ 2-3 and a KB 2-4? When? Huh? Tell me. Can you point to a time where this man's defense has been on the likes of an MJ 2-3 and a KB 2-4? Come on now. Even Kevin Durant now in the last few years has played better defense than LeBron James. And that's the truth of the fact of the matter. All you got to do is point back to the back-to-back NBA Finals. See, that higgity fucking hushes a lot of cats out here in these NBA streets. Kobe Bryant, last time I checked, is a 9-time all NBA first defense. MJ's what? How many? Okay. Ain't he tied with Kobe in that regard? Okay. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. Cats want to sit here and do this. NBA, Jordan is a Defensive Player of Year award winner back in 1988. See, I'm bringing nothing but facts here. The thing with MJ 2-3 and KB 2-4, opponents were afraid of them both offensively and defensively. Go listen to Stephon Marbury. He's one of those cats. He's one of those OGs out here in these NBA streets that's always checking LeBron and bringing him down to the truest and proper level that this man belongs on. And what does he always say? He always says in the truest and the properest levels that LeBron James ain't no damn Kobe and he ain't no damn Jordan. The thing with Kobe is Kobe will bust your ass for 40 and 50, and then he'll go in and lock your ass up on the other side of the court. People forget, man. Kobe Bryant was nasty, dog. Don't get me started in video game number 24, Kobe Bryant. Better yet, Afro Kobe, with all that athleticism, the ability to jump outside the rim. Kobe used to have one of these sickest lean dunks that he used to do. It's this slant type of dunk that he used to do, man. When he used to get alley-oops from Shaq or whoever, Nick Van Exels, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me started, man. I could go on and on, dog, about Kobe Bryant's greatness. You know, the disrespect for Kobe needs to stop, man, because cats don't understand the game of basketball. I was just arguing with this Rudy Poo dude. I don't even remember his name. He sat here and said that Kobe's nowhere near MJ. Listen, half of your argument was good because you gave half truths when you said LeBron James ain't on that level and you told me good video. But then when you sit there and get slide to the mouth and say KB 2-4 is nowhere near close to MJ, you forget that MJ gave this man the nod of approval? Because MJ gave the official nod of approval. What'd he say? What'd he say? Kobe Bryant is the closest. And he deserves the comparison. That came out of MJ's mouth. MJ, when he was doing a 2K NBA, said, the only guy that could beat me one-on-one is Kobe Bryant because he stole all my moves. But he also know because Kobe Bryant is a bad boy. All you got to do is go look at when they were matched up in 1998 twice. Go look at 03 when Kobe told told Michael Jordan in the All-Star game and prior to the All-Star game, hey, this is my league now, dog. See, Kobe was always coming for MJ's neck, dog. Now, I know cats going to say, well, that was MJ and the Washington Wizards. Listen, man, 18-year-old Kobe dropped 32 points and 36 points on a Jordan that was in his prime. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? This is the stuff that I'm talking about. Kobe used to stick it to MJ, dog. You know why? Because like Kobe said, and like MJ said, when you're playing against a guy, like Kobe said, dog, Kobe said that one time, when you're playing against a guy, and this is with him talking about MJ, I'm about to school y'all, man. I'm about to get deep and profound. So hear me and hear me fucking well. Know your role, shut your damn face, and learn this true and rare proper NBA knowledge when I'm giving it to you in comprehension and million-dollar game fashion. Now, higgity hush and listen to the greatness of what the great one is telling you right now. What did Kobe say? What did he say? When you're playing against a guy that's just as much as you are as a competitor on the other side of the basketball court, that guy already knows at that point there is nothing he can do to intimidate you because it's like looking at yourself in a mirror. It's a mirror image. That's just like me and D. Jefferson. That's just like me or Louis Valise. Or that's just like me and my brother Richie Rich going against each other in basketball battles. It's a mirror image of ourselves. It's a mute point. It's a defeating point for us to go back and forth because you're talking about a true and a rare proper basketball knowledge guy going up against another true and a rare proper basketball knowledge guy, or the Letitia Hutts. I'm not going to do that. Or the Useki Knights. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. I'd rather debate these Rudy Poo and these plum brains. Oh yeah, special honorable mention to Joseph Bailey. I haven't seen his ass in a minute, but that's a true and a rare proper NBA knowledge type of dude. That dude know his shit. But the truth of the fact of the matter of what I'm trying to say, and the point that I'm trying to make is, Kobe knows that he cannot intimidate Jordan just like Jordan couldn't intimidate him, because it's like looking at a mirror image. LeBron James doesn't have that stock in him, man. He's that stock that's manufactured and engineered out of a chemical lab. The man's defense is atrocious. All you got to do is look at his defense. His best attribute of his defense is his help defense. Whoosh. I just said something. Hey, y'all didn't even hear what I just said. LeBron James' best attribute of his defense is his help defense, because he likes to go and block you from behind the back. That's how he operates. He likes to get credit defensively off of what a guy did when he guarded a guy off the top of the key. He likes to get the leftovers. That's how he defends you. Jordan and Kobe will check your ass up 94 feet, dog. Go look at Kobe, man. And when Kobe was in his prime, he checked LeBron James from when LeBron got the ball 94 feet. There's a video on YouTube that show you that. He checked that motherfucker from 94 feet, guard his ass. LeBron was trying to do all that push-off shit that he likes to do with his hands because his ball handling is not that great. And I keep telling Cass that. And Kobe still ripped that shit up. Brought the ball back down on the other side of the court and hit the layup. Because that's what defense is at its highest level. When you're able to check a cat face to face and shut the motherfucker down. But y'all wouldn't know nothing about that, because y'all don't know basketball at the highest levels. But see, I got cats here telling me, oh, LeBron James is a Hall of Famer. He's a top 5. No, the fuck he is not. And that's why I said I will argue down with the best of them. Even my boy RB the Breakthrough. And I like what he has to say. But when he sits there and puts he puts LeBron James as number 3 on his list after MJ and Kobe, come on, man. That's asinine, dog. That's heresy at the highest level. Basketball heresy at the highest levels. LeBron James ain't nowhere near no fucking top 5. He ain't in no damn top 10. The motherfucker's 11. 11 best player of all time. And I got some of these real G's out here in these NBA streets that's more cutthroat than me. They don't even feel he's top 15. And I can understand them on that. But I'm not going to be that cutthroat about it. I'm going to say 11. That's where his truest and proper levels is at. The man does not defend, dog. This year, go look at what he's been doing on the Lakers. He takes a lot of possessions off. It wasn't just this year. He's been a top defensive guy for the last 7 years. The man takes a lot of possessions off defensively. He's lazy as fuck. And he's wondering why, his teammates is not performing. Dude, the blame starts with you, man. Like MJ said, man, Kobe Bryant is as blessed as cursed as I am. The man is 34 years old, and he's sitting there checking guys that's 20-something years old. Kobe was doing that shit at fucking 34. What the fuck is your excuse, LeBron James? Ain't you that age? So what the fuck is your excuse? That you can't be checking motherfuckers up. Isn't he the Mack truck? Isn't he the biggest, strongest locomotive we've ever seen? Isn't he the best specimen we've ever seen in the NBA? So what's your excuse? See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is the LBJ Riders media nonsense that they keep pumping this narrative to the LBJ apologists and the LBJ stands like you guys. And you guys keep sitting there and gobbling that things up. But see, us deep thinkers out here in these NBA streets, we think deeper out here, man. We're more analytical. We see the bullshit for what it is. We see those blinders that's being put over people's eyes. And what do? We regurgitate that nonsense because we don't got time for that foolery. And when motherfuckers get out of line, we check them quick, fast, in a hurry. Like this motherfucker will tell me on my YouTube how to run my page. Stop saying Rudy Poo and Plum. Stop saying Dodo Head. No, you motherfucker. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say on my page. And that's just the truth of the fact of the matter. And people don't understand, but my middle name is Mr. Checks. That's why I'm able to keep the foot on the necks of these Rudy Poo and these plum brain modern day NBA generational fanboys and fangirls at the highest levels. My middle name is Mr. Checks. You know why? Because I would check a motherfucker quick, fast, in a hurry. Signed, sealed, and delivered like UPS up in this motherfucker. I'm the ultra mailman when it comes to checking motherfuckers. It's YouTube, you dodo head. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, however the fuck I want to say it. And nobody's going to shut my damn mouth. And real G's out here in these basketball streets and these boxing streets and these health streets are going to understand the magnitude of what I'm saying. Because I'm cold-hearted. I'm unadulterated. And I'm cutthroat with my truths. I'm a truth teller. See, I don't reside in opinions. When I'm sitting here and I'm Rudy Pooing and I'm plumbing LeBron James to the truest and most properest levels that he belongs on, it's because he needs to be brought down to reality, la reality. But cats don't want to do that. And if he knows his sport has to be the one to do that in the only the he knows his sport fashion in which I can deliver, which is bringing you that heat and that fire, then I'm going to keep doing that, man. Because people need to know this exposer is a la fraud. He's a la farce. He's not what he's cracked up to be. His defense is suspect. It's shoddy at best. There's a lot of layers and holes to this man game that people are not paying attention to. And like I said, I have a school now. It's a reprogramming school of converting guys into true and rare basketball purists. And if you want to come to my Yoda School, and I can take all you hard-headed ass Luke Skywalker Jedi motherfuckers and break that brain full of mush and break that brainwash hold that the LBJ Riders, media, aka the media zealots, have put on you, then I can be all great to do that. But you have to be willing to listen and to hear me and hear me well so that I can make honest basketball purists out of you motherfuckers. Stop overrating this guy. He is overrated. And if you guys really sit here and use the basketball eye test, you will see everything that I'm talking about. He's not everything that he's cracked up to be. Atrocious free throw shooter. Lazy on defense. Does not guard his man straight up. Likes to do a lot of that help defense bullshit. Shoots a lot of errant long shots. Stuff that basketball 101 tells you not to do. When he likes to pass the ball while he's jumping in the air. That's basketball 101 no-nos. I could point a lot of things about LeBron's game. He does not have the greatest ball handling because he likes to do a lot of push-offs with his hands. Go watch the tail of the tape. You'll see what I'm talking about, man. See, I'm here just being a truth teller. I'm pointing deficiencies. The man hates shooting free throws in pressurized situations. His free throw shooting is atrocious. People underrate the free throw shooting game, man. They don't understand how important that is. That's why Kobe was what? Career damn near 84-85%. MJ was what? Career 84-85% because they understood the magnitudes of what free throw is all about. Kevin Durant, career 88%. See, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not just doing this. And people need to start putting respect on Kevin Durant's name because Kevin Durant is doing instrumental stuff. This is the Rudy Poo regular season. Who gives a fuck about this regular season? But when it comes to the real season, the playoffs, Kevin Durant always shows up and shows out, and he delivers the goods like he's done the last 2 years. When it's time for the NBA Finals to come around, which to me, that's where it matters. And NBA and folks that are on the pantheon of greatness, the D. Jeffersons of the world, shame on you, man. You should know that's where it matters. Like when MJ was talking about, when they were asking MJ about James Harden and Russell Westbrook. And they said, which one is harder, the triple doubles or the scoring feat? MJ said, winning 6 championships. That shut every fucking thing down. Because when it's all said and done, people remember you by one thing and one thing only. Why do you think MJ is the greatest player of all time? They remember you by winning. MJ is the greatest winner because he's 6'6", never let that thing go to 7, and never lost in the NBA Finals. That's something that nobody can argue, can brag about, only but him. And even he has not called himself the greatest player of all time. But you know why? Because he says, I haven't played against these other generation folks. And I think it's disrespectful to the game. So how the fuck does the greatest of all trolls get to say that bullshit? When we know damn well his defense is shoddy at best. See, I normally do a 10-minute video. But sometimes when you got to ride on a motherfucker. And you got to put the foot on the necks. Sometimes it got to carry on a little longer. And I told you, I'm going to keep putting the foot on the what? On the necks of these Rudy Poo and these plum brain modern day NBA generational LBJ apologists and LBJ stans. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.